Okay. Okay, so we have Mia from Group. So Mia, how did you find Food Freedom and what made you say I want to reach out and learn more?
So I found Find Food Freedom on TikTok.
Okay.
And I had never really heard of intuitive eating, but it sounded very familiar to something that I had kind of done. I think, as you've said in Group, like we are intuitive eaters as we're young.
Yeah.
And so when hearing about intuitive eating and being like, yeah, in high school, I was so worried about my weight, but I was also losing weight, not even trying because I was just eating what my body needed.
Right.
And I remember I think what it was I was following a story. I think I was watching something with Scary Spice from the Spice Girls.
Oh,
And someone had asked her, because at the time, this was like early 2000s,
yeah.
interviewers were still asking women how they stay so fit and all that. And she literally said, all I do is listen to my body and eat what my body feels it needs. And I was like, maybe I should do that. And I mean, literally, like, that was me in high school just being like, "Well, if I want Taco Bell, I'm gonna have Taco Bell. I'm gonna get what I know I I can actually confidently eat and feel
Right.
full."
Right.
And so when Find Food Freedom came about and this intuitive eating idea was, like, talked about, I was like, I was doing that in high school. I didn't know it had a name. So I
Yeah.
wanted to reach out because at this point, I had gained a bunch of weight, pandemic, all of that stuff, and I just felt like I need to figure out how to find that again and really feel good about making decisions that are right for me and my body.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So,
love that. How has your relationship with food changed throughout this process?
I don't put food on a pedestal anymore. If I want fast food, I'm going to have fast food and I'm not going to feel guilty about eating it. Um, and I'm not going to try and convince myself that if I've eaten just a salad, that I am sustained if I am truly not
Yeah.
sustained. Um, and I don't like the idea of I literally scroll past and skip so many things now that I find on Instagram or TikTok or wherever I'm looking at that's talking about just eat this or you need to do this because it's just like that's not there's no blanket for any even whatever my goal in life is in terms of my body, it's not a blanket.
Yeah.
My body is so different. Our bodies are so different. So the idea of someone saying, you just need this after being at Group and kind of understanding like how protein needs may change from day to day depending on the body. I was like, well, then don't tell me. I shouldn't be looking at something that's going to tell me you need to be eating this much protein
Right.
every day. Because
Right.
it's just not, it's also kind of knowing myself too and kind of reflecting on group sessions and being like, yeah, I don't feel good trying to eat 200 grams of protein in a day. I
Yeah.
feel sick.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I love
so
that.
yeah.
What was your biggest takeaway or aha moment from our time together in Group?
Biggest takeaway or aha moment. I think kind of like I was saying, like our bodies need different things from a day-to-day basis. I think that was really important and it made a lot of sense for
Yeah.
me because sometimes like I'm just truly not hungry and I'm just not going to eat however many calories. I'm not even counting calories. I hated counting calories forever. So like it was not like I had to stop doing that. I was just kind
Yeah.
of it felt good to know that I didn't have to do that,
You didn't
you
have to.
know.
Yeah.
And I think also it felt good and I felt validated knowing that if I am truly not hungry, or if I truly just only had, 20 grams of protein in a day, that was okay because my body wasn't craving or didn't really truly need that much. And if I had 50 grams of protein or 100 grams of protein another day, then that was okay. If I had more carbs, then that was okay too. Like it wasn't, so I think the aha moment was just like my body is going to tell me what it needs and I need to normalize like
Yeah.
that behavior
Yeah.
and not feel bad about anything.
Yeah. I love that. Would you recommend Find Food Freedom to a friend and why?
I would recommend it to a friend, primarily because I think what Find Food Freedom has done is allowed me to feel validated in my behaviors
Mm,
and also allowed me to really question a lot of my behaviors, even when it comes to overeating or undereating or whatever. I
yeah.
question that. And I also feel really good about saying if I am binging at one point, which I'm sure is, again, it's very normal, but it's also like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Is it because I wasn't listening to my body? Is it because I just need this right now? Or, or am I just doing this mindlessly and not really thinking about what I'm
Right.
doing?
Right.
And I think that those things are really really great to kind of consider, like, how can we really just manage our behaviors in a way that is more healthy and more healthy in a way of like for our mental health, and
Yeah.
also just more validating to our just existence in general, and not feeling so shameful around what we're doing in life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very nicely said. Thank you.